I understand that you guys have been getting cheated, so I'm here to tell you guys the honest truth about some things. I want to talk to you guys about deliverables, stuff that you guys are supposed to have when you get a t-shirt line. If you get some art from a graphic designer, just stuff that you're supposed to get. And no, this is not me talking about color separation, stuff like that. That will be a separate video in its own. I actually have a tutorial about that coming out soon, so you want to stay tuned for that. Go ahead, subscribe, make sure you bell me so I know it's real. But I want to talk to you guys more about the actual files that you guys are supposed to get when it comes down to delivery. So the first thing I want to address is JPEGs. JPEGs is something that I'm not even sure why people ask for, because you can't get anything out of it. Now, JPEGs is a very compressed file, and with that file, that means you lose quality. There's lost quality in that, right? So gradients usually get kind of JPEG'd and stuff like that, which that's an actual thing. They call it JPEG artifacts, and JPEG artifacts are just kind of like little dust and scratches and stuff like that that comes in the image that you guys probably wouldn't see all the time, but it's hard to like print, you know. So whenever you print something, especially when you see black is something that's always gonna have artifacts in it. But when you see black, there's like these little gray patches. They're like squares, and it kind of just looks bad, you know. The only thing that you should get that's JPEG is probably just the mock-up. All right, so sometimes you get the mock-up, sometimes you get a drawn sheet, a vector like shirt, and it just looks like a mock-up, right? That's the only thing that you should get in JPEG. Everything else should be in like PNG and all the other files that I'm about to read off to you. JPEG, death to that, all right? So now that I got that out the way, the first thing that you actually should be looking for is a PNG file. Now, a PNG file is that file that doesn't have anything behind it, right? So you get that art and everything outside of the art is transparent. That's what you're looking for. That's the first thing that you should ask for. Like, do I get a PNG? And the PNG should be sized kind of big. You should actually get 3 different sizes. You should get the first size, which is just a PNG size, and then you get a ×2 size. So that should be 2 times as bigger, and you should get a third size, which is ×3, which is 3 times as bigger, and you can just put that on t-shirts. Now, the reason why I say that you should get 3 sizes is because some websites will compress the PNG. I know that sounds crazy, but they'll make it smaller so that when you upload it, it's not as big, and you have to stretch it out and all that stuff, and it looks horrible when it comes out to printing. So get 3 sizes, ask them for it. Don't forget that, because that's pretty important. Because a lot of people stay in like Photoshop and they only deliver like PNGs and stuff like that, which is just rasters. You want to make sure that you have 3 different sizes of that raster. So a small size, a medium size, and a large size. Those images should be optimized, so they should have like the actual name to it. So it should be like name underscore number. You know what I'm saying? It should be something a little bit like that. Or at least that's how mine's is. So the number is going to represent what size it is. And then with that being said, you should have at least 3 different versions of it. So one should be a full color, one should be a black and white, or just pretty much all black, and the other one should just be all white. So let's just say you want a 3-color design on a white shirt. Well, boom, you got that full color design right there. You have a black design that you can put on that white shirt as well, but you can't put the white one on the white one. You have to get a black shirt. Okay, so you put the white one on the black shirt, and that gives your customer just a little bit of variety. Now, sometimes variety is bad, and I did say this in an older video, so don't give them too much variety, but just having that, and then you can just use that from whatever. That'll be all right. So PNG, you need that, and that's really important. But what's next? I feel like EPS. So once you have like a raster, go ahead and get a vector, and a vector is the EPS file. Now, a vector EPS is almost like a PNG, except now you can scale it up and down. Of course, with that being said, you're not gonna have gradients with a vector EPS. I mean, you can, but it's not always gonna work out, and it's probably gonna cost you a whole lot of money. So that's just something you guys want to think about whenever you hire somebody for graphic design or anything like that. Using gradients on a vector is gonna hurt, so just know that. I can only say this one more time. Using the gradient on a vector is gonna hurt you. All right, that's gonna hurt you financially. So hopefully you guys can understand that. But having like line art and like maybe 3 colors with that line art is gonna be pretty cool for you, especially for a vector, because then you can put that in somewhere, scale up and down. Like I said, it's not really a source file, but you can change the colors on it and whatnot, and that'll be cool too. And it will have like that transparent background. Like I said, that's something that you guys need, especially gonna upload it onto like a t-shirt from an online source like Spreadshirt. Spreadshirt is really cool with EPSs. The next delivery is a little bit more for screen prints and stuff like that. It's a PDF. So you guys know a PDF is, especially if you went to school, especially if you use like Word document and stuff like that, creating a PDF, which is pretty much a locked in document that you guys can take, and sometimes you can even edit that out or whatnot. There's a lot of people who screen print who just uses PDF and stuff like that, and I think the reason why they use it is because they can separate the colors a little bit more better. I'm not 100% sure, but that's something that they usually ask me for, is a PDF. I really don't know why they ask for a PDF, but it is what it is. So that's another file type that you guys want to have, especially when it comes to like some of these screen printers and stuff like that. I know that they usually want that. And the last thing that you guys should get outside of a mockup is a source file. So an AI file, a Corel Draw file, a PSD file, something that you guys can take and you can give to like a printer whenever they need to kind of fix it up. So if they have to fix up like the size dimensions and stuff like that, they have the PSD, they have the AI file, they have the Corel Draw file. They can do that on their own. Because the more times you go to somebody after a delivery, after they give you something and you guys shook hands on it and they have to go back and fix it, that's the more times you get charged, okay? And that's something that's universal. You shaking hands on the deal and you want them to go back and fix it up, and that's a no-no. That's gonna irritate them. That's gonna make it seem like you want something for free, and that's not what you guys want. So having that like source file, having that PSD, having that AI file, having that Corel Draw file is gonna help you guys out with that. Just submit that to the printer and the printer will take care of that for you, all right? So if you like this one, if this one helped you out, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below if there was something I kind of missed. I'm pretty sure I didn't, but I'm pretty sure I gave you everything that you guys need. If you're new to the channel, then make sure you subscribe. As a matter of fact, go ahead and bail me so I know it's real, because bailing is going to make sure that you guys get everything that I create. It's going to come to you directly, all right? It's going to come into your notifications. So make sure when you bail me, you hit that all notifications, not that occasional notification, because I know some people get that occasional notifications. Go ahead and get all of the notifications, and that should keep you up to date with the stuff that I got going on. I know a lot of you guys like to binge watch me and stuff like that, but you could have got that like when it first came out, and that wouldn't be too new to you guys. But then again, binge watching is not a problem either. But with that being said, you guys, I have to get up out of here. So stay amazing, stay creative, but above all else, stay awesome.